There's another one. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. See him come up and get it off that limb? That's another giant. This tree is pretty big. The one. Oh, one come to me. I saw that weight coming. Dang. That's a good one. Ooh. Come on in the boat, big girl. Yeah. Nice one. Pretty. We're going to talk today about the best casting rods. These are some of the different brands I really like, some of the different models in different brands. There's tons of casting rods out there now. But I've done a lot of fishing with a casting rod. It's my favorite thing to do. I'm not a big drop shot or shaky head guy, though I can do it, and I force myself to sometimes. But for casting rods, I've been fishing with these for a long time. I'm 38, scratch that, 37 and a half. And I've been fishing since I was born. My dad put a bait caster in my hand, probably 3 years old. So that's what I love to do. We got these ranked kind of based on price range. We'll start with the premium. This is the Fenwick World Class. This is one of the lightest, most sensitive, strongest rods I've ever fished with. I've been testing it out for a couple months now. Really, really impressed. Fenwick fell off the radar for me, but they sent these out for testing, and it's a $450 rod. But it's a fantastic rod. Really, really good actions, strong rod, but again, that price point's pretty stout. There's one, good one, good one. Stay on, stay on, stay on, baby. There we go. Good swim jig fish. Get up in the boat, baby. Yes, yes, that's what we needed right there to start the day. All right. This is the World Class right here. This is a high dollar rod from Fenwick. Z9. Reel, and that's a good one. But this is exactly what we were looking for this morning. Nice swim jig fish. Going to the next level, kind of the best all-around rod. This is a $350 rod, so it's still pretty pricey, but it's not as expensive. It's the Arc Reinforcer, and Arc kind of came on the scene a few years ago. Been really impressed with a lot of their stuff. You'll see, because 2 of these rods are from them. But the Arc Reinforcer has probably been the best feeling rod I've found for the money. It's got my favorite way of having a bait keeper, is the open bait keeper on the front. It's got good strong guides. I like the cork handles. Just basically a nice solid build. It's got good sensitivity, good action. That Fenwick's probably a touch better, but it's also $100 more. This is 98% as good of a rod. But it's just a little bit cheaper, still $350, but this is a really, really good. If you're looking for a quality casting rod, this is a really, really good one. Come on in the boat, big girl. Yeah. All right, I got to talk a little bit. I'll be right back. She smoked that thing. That's what you want them to do right there. That is rare this time of year, but that's why you throw a buzz bait. She ate it. That's why you want them to get it right there, boy. That was fun. That's a healthy fish for basically July here in Alabama. You don't see many. That's basically a 4.5 with a gut. Most 4.5s weigh about 3 right now, so I'm tickled to get her. I was chugging that buzz bait under some shady spots. This is an Arc Reinforcer rod, and their Gravity G5 reel. Nice one, pretty. All right, we'll take a couple pictures and turn her loose. That's a pretty fish right there. That's what you want this time of year. I don't know if she's free yet. There she goes. And you step to the Custom Lite, and this is really kind of the best value rod. This is not budget, but value. There's 28 models, I think, between cranking, spinning, and casting rods in the Custom Lite. I think there's 16 or so, maybe 18, in just the casting rods. And so that's a really, really diverse bunch of rods to pick from. So that's one of the things that set this apart from a lot of the other rod category, or a lot of the other rod brands. But the Lew's Custom Lite, it's a light rod. It's strong, sensitive, all the stuff you want from a casting rod. It's also $150 to $180. So it's a much more affordable rod. And again, when you start looking at this rod versus that rod and everything, if you put this up against the World Class from Fenwick, that's a $450 rod. This is a $150 to $170 rod. I mean, it's 80% as good of a rod as that World Class, maybe 85. So it's a really, really good rod lineup. The Custom Lite from Lew's, really like that one. That's a good one. Right on the bank. Swallowing that thing too. And this one is the one probably I'm most impressed by overall because it's extremely affordable. This is the Catalyzer series from ARC, and this thing right here is, I think, 60 bucks, $59.99. I've caught some good ones on one of these rods. I had one that was a 7.2. I think it was a heavy or medium heavy that I threw a frog on a good bit. Caught some good ones on it. This is a 7.3 medium heavy. I just got in to be able to do this video because I had already got rid of the other one, giving it away to somebody. So the Catalyzer, really good rod for 60 bucks. I mean, good eyes, got the same bait keeper like I was talking about. This is probably 75%, you know, 70-75% as good as that world class, and I'm talking about 60 bucks. So heck of a rod. There's not many rod sizes in it. I think there's like 3 different lengths and a few different actions, so don't have a lot of options there. But if you're just looking for a good rod to go out and catch fish with, that right there, it's hard to beat. So that's kind of my 4 based on that stuff. But this is one that's really good too. This is the Vursa series from Fitzgerald. It's a $139 rod, I think. I've fished with these a lot over the years, had a lot of good success with them. The Dobyns Fury is another good rod that's really popular. It's the best seller on Tackle Warehouse. I think it sells for $150 to $179, and that's a really good rod too. Quality rod if you're looking for a good all-around rod series that you can buy a few of and not have to break the bank for. That was pretty. That thing I come out there and ate it while I was swimming it in. That's cool right there. Hot dog. Jacked his jaws too. Now that's a double weed guard medlock jig, and I rarely ever fish one of those outside of Florida. But I actually was testing out this Fury series Dobyns. It's the 7.6 flipping stick. Got the mock shallow spool on here. It worked like a charm. That was pretty. She come out there and smoked it on the way in. Wow. Cool. This is the Trika right here. This is Trika 6X. And that's one of the newest rods I've been tinkering around with, and I really like it. It's got a completely different handle style. It's like a carbon fiber, super light, super sensitive. Really good rod here. Oh, there he is. Hit it on the fall. Oh yeah. Woo. I got him. Yeah. Gotta wait till he jumps. He'll jump in the boat. I got you on this hot deck and I'm telling you to calm down. That's my bad. All right.